The year is 1968. America is a nation simmering with tension, a battleground of ideas and movements. At the heart of this storm, advocating for peace and equality, stands Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., his dream of a unified nation, where people are judged not by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character, has ignited a powerful movement for civil rights. By the spring of that year, Dr. King had shifted his focus. He was championing the Poor People's Campaign, an ambitious effort to demand economic justice for all impoverished Americans. This new front in the struggle brought him to Memphis, Tennessee. He was there to support sanitation workers who were on strike, protesting abysmal pay and unsafe working conditions. Their fight was a microcosm of the larger economic disparity he aimed to address. On April 3rd, Dr. King delivered what would become his final prophetic speech. At the Mason Temple in Memphis, a powerful storm raged outside, mirroring the social turmoil of the era. Inside, he spoke to a rapt audience, his voice resonating with both weariness and unwavering hope. And I've looked over, and I've seen the promised land. I may not get there with you, but I want you to know tonight that we, as a people, will get to the promised land. These words, filled with a sense of foreboding and ultimate faith, would echo with profound significance just a day later. The following evening, April 4th, 1968, Dr. King was standing on the second-floor balcony of the Lorraine Motel. He was getting ready to head out for dinner, chatting with colleagues below. The atmosphere was relaxed, a brief moment of calm before the evening's planned rally. Suddenly, at 6:01 p.m., a single gunshot shattered the peace. Dr. King was struck, and he collapsed onto the balcony. Chaos erupted. His friends and associates rushed to his side, their shock and horror palpable. An ambulance was called, and he was rushed to St. Joseph's Hospital. But the injury was devastating. Doctors worked tirelessly, but despite their best efforts, Martin Luther King Jr. was pronounced dead at 7:05 p.m. He was only 39 years old. The news of his passing sent shockwaves not just across America, but around the world. A great voice for peace had been silenced. The initial grief quickly morphed into anguish and outrage. In over 100 cities across the United States, from Washington, D.C. to Chicago to Baltimore, demonstrations and unrest broke out. People poured into the streets, their sorrow and anger a testament to the profound impact Dr. King had on the nation's conscience. It was a period of deep national mourning and turmoil. President Lyndon B. Johnson, who had worked with Dr. King to pass landmark civil rights legislation, addressed the grieving nation. He pleaded for calm and urged Americans to carry on Dr. King's work through nonviolent means, saying, "We can achieve justice and equality for all our people if we just continue the course that he pointed out for us." An intense manhunt for the perpetrator began immediately. The investigation eventually led law enforcement to a man named James Earl Ray, an escaped convict. After a 2-month international search, Ray was apprehended in London. He was extradited to the United States, pleaded guilty to the crime, and was sentenced to 99 years in prison. Despite his plea, questions and theories about a wider conspiracy have persisted for decades. Though official investigations have consistently pointed to Ray as the sole actor. The immediate aftermath was heartbreaking, but the long-term effect of Dr. King's life and work was transformative. In the days following his death, the very movement he championed demonstrated its resilience. Even in their grief, civil rights leaders urged for the continuation of his mission. Just days after his passing, President Johnson used the national mood of sorrow and urgency to push a critical piece of legislation through a hesitant Congress. The Civil Rights Act of 1968, also known as the Fair Housing Act, was signed into law on April 11th, just 1 week after the tragedy. This landmark law prohibited discrimination in the sale, rental, and financing of housing based on race, religion, or national origin. It was a monumental victory that Dr. King had fought for tirelessly. Its passage was a direct, powerful tribute to his legacy, a concrete step toward the more just society he envisioned. The loss of Martin Luther King Jr. was an immeasurable tragedy. It robbed the world of a visionary leader and a powerful advocate for humanity. Yet, his influence did not end on that motel balcony. His ideals of nonviolence, equality, and service to others became even more deeply embedded in the fabric of the global struggle for human rights. His dream lives on. It lives on in the ongoing work for social and economic justice. It lives on in the activists and leaders he inspired, and in the countless ordinary people who continue to stand up against prejudice and inequality. Every January, the United States honors his memory with a national holiday, a day dedicated not just to remembrance, but to serve as a call for everyone to contribute to their communities and help build the beloved community he so eloquently described. Dr. King's journey reminds us that while progress can be painful and fraught with setbacks, the pursuit of a more just and compassionate world is a cause worth dedicating our lives to. His voice may have been silenced on that day in 1968, but his message of hope, love, and unwavering commitment to justice continues to resonate, inspiring new generations to keep marching toward the promised land. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this story meaningful, please consider liking this video and subscribing to our channel for more historical content. Your support helps us continue to share these important stories. See you next time.